Hello, hello, hello. Here we are again. If you're paying attention, you might not be. For we are in the halls of Led Zeppelin. We're in thrall of this old blues rock band. Hard rock, heavy metal, blues rock. Original release 22nd of October 1969. This is the reissue. What a fine reissue it is too. I think you've got a little hologram. Not his little hologram there. Wee, look, he's flying. Wee. So you know you've got the official. You know what this is. You've seen one of these before. Look at that. Not good. Yeah. So this is the second. This is a follow-up. Released the same year. Very busy period for the band. So yeah, from their debut. And it's bar maybe one track. It's more of the same. It is more of the same. It's more blues, heavy blues rock. And yeah, opens with a whole lot of love. Again, it's lifted from Willie Dixon and Small Faces, because the Small Faces did a song called "You Need Loving," and they kind of ripped off Willie Dixon, and then it's complicated. You know the story better than I do, but for some of us in the UK, a whole lot of love is better known as the theme to the sun shines, and then it will go dark, and I have to adjust it again. It was better known as the theme to Top of the Pops during the 60s and part of the 70s. So yeah, that's what we know. It's classic. So I like that. That's good. What is and what should be is oh, now it's gone dark again. Oh, this is what you can remember this video for. Just a little bit of sunshine over there. Maybe I should have pulled the curtains. What is and what should never be. I'm not a big fan of that one. Lemon Song is interesting because it goes on a bit, and he's talking about squeezing a lemon till the juice runs down his leg. I don't know what he's going on about. Maybe he just likes lemons. I don't know. Remember, if life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make the Lemons song instead. If you're a musician, again, it's based on. It's based on The Killing Floor by Howlin' Wolf and Chester Burnett. Again, still at this stage, the band aren't afraid of stealing. Reappropriating, adapting other people's ideas, and it's all right. I quite like the last track, Thank You. I quite like that one because it's a bit strummy. It's a little bit removed from the blues rock that the band are doing, and I often forget it's there. When I think of the album, I don't think of that track again because the title isn't apparent, and I think of his "If the mountains should crumble into the sea," or however it goes. I think of that lyric, and I don't think of Thank You. That's the disconnect, because I'm like that. Sometimes I'll know a song, but I won't know the title of the song because I'm ignorant. We turn it over. Heartbreaker, again, it's another bluesy thingy one. Living, Loving, Made. But we get to Ramble On, which is another standout track with a whole lot of love. We go to the world of J.R. Tolkien and the Hobbits, and Gollum nicks his girlfriend. I don't know what they were smoking, but it's all right. I like that one. It's good. And then Moby Dick, which is kind of the standout track on it because it isn't blues. It's a drum solo, and if you think about it, you don't get very many drum instrumentals on an album at this time in music. It's very rare. This is something reserved for live performances and live albums when they come around. So to get the Moby Dick drum solo, which became like a centerpiece of their live set, yes, it's interesting. It's like yeah, what So I kind of fine. I mean, it's just a guy banging a drum, for Christ's sake. It's kind of interesting to see it here. And then the album's ended with Bring It On Home, which is, again, it's another cover, and it's like, but I like the way it fades out and comes back in again, because it always catches me out. I was about to like take the needle off, and I go, oh. And again, back in the day, I had a purple and plum edition of this. Sold it years ago, got the reissue instead. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, Whole Lot of Love, Lemon Song, Thank You, Ramble On, bit of Moby Dick. Who doesn't like a bit of the Dick? I love the Dick. Melville's Dick, Moby Dick, you filthy beasts. So yeah, I mean, I like that, but then the rest of it, I'm like, but they're still slowly moving towards the final form. But hearing this, you hear other bands. I hear like AC/DC and a lot of the other rock bands at that time, Aerosmith and bands like that. You can tell that they've listened to this, and it's gone in, and you go, okay, this is it. So again, you do see just how influential Led Zeppelin are, but it's not an album that I enjoy. Again, it's too blues orientated. It's just too, and it feels lazy. It does. It feels lazy to me. It doesn't feel like they're pushing forward. It feels like it's almost, some of those more bluesy songs feel like it's just like a hangover from the previous album. So yeah, that's my take. Because I imagine that many of you will disagree with me and say, no, Darren, you are wrong, and that's fine. But you've got to remember, I'm not a big fan of the blues, the British blues thing. It's not something that it doesn't agree with me. Like spicy food, it doesn't agree with me. So, I will push my plate back. I'll say thank you, but I will push my plate back and ask for something a little bit more progressive. But yeah, so there we go. That's Led Zeppelin 2 with some art there. See, do you like that? It's good, isn't it? And you see you've got the shadow of the Zeppelin at the background. Interesting use of space on that cover. Yeah? So yeah, it is what it is, and the repressings, pretty good. I did a good job with the repressings of these. So yeah, I guess the next one along will be so if it's Led Zeppelin 1, Zeppelin 2. Oh, I've gone all bright again. Wait a minute, let me fix that. There's Led Zeppelin 1, Led Zeppelin 2. I wonder what the next one could be. Is it Led Zeppelin 3? Well, that'll be the next one in the sequence, and I bet you can't wait to hear what I've got to say about that one, about that particular doozy. I bet you can't wait. Anyway, thank you for joining me. My name's Darren Lock. I've been talking about Led Zeppelin 2 from the 22nd of October 1969. This is the reissue, 180 grams. There you go. And thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you know what that is, and that is ta.